While some men may constantly chase after women, others don't seem desperate for their attention. They think and act differently towards women, which makes them confused and interested. Imagine a woman who is used to getting attention from every guy she meets, but this one guy doesn't seem to care at all that she's there. Women now have to try to impress these guys instead of the other way around. These are the Sigma males, the strange, interesting, and carefree guys who don't seem to want to chase after women. But why do they act this way? Here are 10 reasons why Sigma guys don't pay attention to women. Number 1. They are not easily impressed. For most men, a tight dress and heels are enough to make them fall in love. But for the Sigma, they need more. Of course, they like pretty women, but that's not enough to get their attention. They look past the surface and want more than just someone who is physically beautiful. The fact that they like deep and meaningful talks makes intellectual ones more appealing than light ones. A Sigma wants a woman who can push him intellectually, make him think, and have deep, thoughtful conversations with him. Most likely, the flirty moves or seductive looks that work on other men won't work on a Sigma guy. He likes things that are unique and real, and women who are happy in their own skin and know who they are treat him well. He's not easily fooled by pretty faces. Most men might be interested in you if you have a unique charm or dress well, but Sigma guys won't be interested. Number 2. They avoid emotional manipulation. There's no doubt that some women use their beauty and charm to get what they want from men, whether it's for fun or for real. To get a man to do what they want, they may play mind games and use emotional manipulation. Sigma men, on the other hand, don't like being manipulated in this way. They are smart enough to see through these tricks and won't be fooled easily. In all parts of their lives, but especially in relationships, these guys value being honest and sincere. Some men don't notice when a woman is trying to trick them, but Sigma men are very smart and can spot it right away. It's easy for guys to be taken advantage of because they don't notice when they're being praised or talked down to. These tricks have worked on a lot of guys, which is a sad fact. Sigmas are very intuitive and aware, which makes it hard for others to trick or control them. It's hard for fake compliments and emotional trickery to affect them because they are very self-aware. They can easily tell what a woman really wants, so they stay away from these kinds of women at all costs. Number 3. They value freedom and independence. These people can take care of themselves and don't need other people to be happy or validated. Because they like being alone, they are often hesitant to get involved with someone because they think it might limit their freedom. They don't mind being in a relationship, but they make sure it doesn't get in the way of their personal growth or their freedom. It's important for a Sigma to be independent and live life on his own terms. He really likes being able to choose for himself without having to tell anyone what he did or defend himself. He might not seem interested in or care about women, but it's not because he doesn't like them. It's because he values his freedom more than anything else. A Sigma won't completely avoid women, but he will probably stay away from them until he finds someone who gets his need for freedom and independence. Number 4. They hate fake appearances. Women often make up fake identities, especially on social media, because looks seem to be more important than substance in this world. A lot of the time, these characters are carefully chosen to show a certain image, which may not be the real person behind the screen. These fake looks, whether they're made with a lot of makeup, filters, or Photoshop, can turn off Sigma men. They like it when women try to look good, but they don't like it when something looks fake or unreal. They respect natural beauty in both looks and personality. Women often look the same because of these new beauty standards, which is a shame because each woman is special. A Sigma wants to see more than just a pretty face. He wants to know who is really there. That Instagram picture might make other men want to date you, but it won't help the Sigma man much. Although it's fine to use filters or makeup, Sigma males will never fall for women who try too hard to look perfect. This is because they know these women will never be like them. Number 5. They don't like drama. Drama and acting out for no reason turns these guys off in a big way. They won't get into hot arguments or fights that last a long time. They like places that are calm and peaceful and don't like any kind of chaos or anger. If a woman likes to cause trouble or creates drama, a Sigma man will probably stay away from her. He likes peace and would rather be by himself than with someone who is always making trouble. He's not afraid of conflict. He just doesn't see the point in fighting over things that don't matter. They think that life is too short to fight or deal with drama that isn't necessary. The Sigma man won't try to understand or make her feel better when she acts like a drama queen. He'll just move on, looking for peace and good vibes in his life. Sigma males like things to be calm and stable, and they probably won't pay attention to anything or anyone that throws off this balance. Number 6. They are focused on their goals. One big reason they might seem cold to women is that they are very focused on their own goals. People in this group are known for being self-motivated and determined to reach their goals, even if it means putting relationships and social interactions on hold. Their focus on personal growth and success is higher than anything else, which doesn't mean they're not interested in relationships. Because they only care about one thing, they might seem uncaring or cold, making women think they are ignoring them. This isn't personal though. It's just a matter of setting goals and letting them keep their own space and independence. Relationships shouldn't get in the way of them reaching their goals, so they stay away from people until they find someone who respects and knows how committed they are to their goals and doesn't get in the way of their personal growth. Number 7. They prefer to be alone. While they don't have anything against partnerships or socializing, they just really enjoy being alone. They can think, study their interests, and work on improving themselves when they are by themselves. Being alone is what makes them creative and able to think for themselves. They don't see being alone as a bad thing. They see it as a chance to learn more about themselves and grow. They don't feel like they need to be with someone to be whole or happy. They're happy and satisfied just being with themselves. They will be happy to let a woman into their lives if she knows and respects how much they love being alone. That being said, they are fine with being alone for now, even if it means being called a loner. This label might seem like a bad thing in a world that values being outgoing and socializing all the time. But Sigma men are not lonely. They just enjoy and value being alone. A lot of people think that Sigma men are hard to understand and connect with because they are unique. They have their own rules and ideals that may not match up with what most people think is right. Even though they are different, many women are drawn to how mysterious and interesting they are. Once Sigma men let someone in, they are extremely loyal and devoted. It might take a while to break through their walls and earn their trust. Number 8. They have high standards. Being picky is another reason why these guys often seem distant. The standards they have for themselves are high, and they expect the same from possible partners. They were not going to settle for less than what they deserve. They are not interested in a woman's looks. Instead, they are interested in her character, morals, and intelligence. Physical attraction is important, but it's not the only thing they think about. They want a woman who is as smart and driven as they are, who is also strong-willed and independent, and whose morals and beliefs are the same as theirs. Because of this, it's hard for women to get their attention. Some may give up and move on, while others may work even harder to impress them. For Sigma males, though, it's not about being hard to get or making women chase them. It's about finding someone who matches their high standards and fits with who they are. In the long run, settling for less than the best would only make you unhappy and disappointed. Number 9. They want genuine connections. Today, it's hard to tell who's real and who's not. Social media has made it simple for people to lie about who they are and hide behind computers. This might work for some people, but not for Sigma men. If you don't know who really has your back, what's the point of having a million fans or likes? There are so many fake people around you that it's hard to tell who's real. Even though Sigma men are very smart and can see right through lies, it's hard to get around in a world full of faces. They have a lot of energy going into this, and no one can blame them for being careful. They don't want to fall for a trap, so they keep their groups small and only talk to women who seem real and trustworthy. A lot of people think they are being cold, but they're really just trying to keep from getting hurt. How many men have we seen fall in love with the wrong woman who was after something else? Or how many times have we seen men's kindness and weakness be used against them? When making relationships, it's better to go slowly and be careful than to rush into something that could hurt you more than help you. Number 10. They don't want to be controlled. No one likes the thought of being managed, but these guys really don't like it. They value their freedom and liberty more than anything else. If someone makes you do things their way or needs you to ask permission to live your life, that's a big red flag. It's very important to these guys that they make their own way in life and do things their own way. You can't tell them what to do or how to do it. A relationship should be a two-way street where both people accept and understand each other. Because they give their partner freedom and independence, it makes sense that they want the same in return. They wouldn't stand for anyone trying to limit their freedom, even if it was through controlled behavior or tricks. They would rather leave than let someone else run their life. Some people might think they are ignoring women, but they are actually staying away from people who try to control them. They want to meet someone who understands how important it is for them to have their own place and be alone. What they want is a real connection that doesn't hold them back, a connection where they can be themselves without worrying about being judged or controlled.